If you're running Facebook ads for local businesses and you're not getting enough leads, chances are it's not because of what you're targeting and who you're targeting, but rather because of your creative. Most people spend hours trying to find the perfect audience, but spend like 5 minutes putting together the ad. The top advertisers do the exact opposite. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what image to use, how to write your copy, the exact structure of the copy, and why exactly most ads fail before people even click in. Let's jump in. Okay, so section 1 is the biggest mistake. You need to stop trying to look beautiful. They'll use stock photos, fancy graphics, huge paragraphs, lots of logos. They want it to look like a billboard, and that's exactly what you don't want. You have 1 second to stop the scroll. I mean, think about how people use Facebook. Think about how they use any type of social media. Even if you're making a YouTube video, you need to hook them within the first 5 seconds. And the same applies for here. This means your ad has one job: get attention and nothing else. Your image should instantly tell someone, this ad is for me. And if you're targeting home remodeling, show bathrooms, show a crew, show tiles, show ladders. Don't use some random office photo. The more obvious it is, the better. Section 2 is the image framework. Big bold text plus one clear promise. That's what you need. So here's what top performing images usually have. First, again, big bold text. Don't make people have to zoom in. You want it to be readable on a phone, and you need that one clear promise. Something like your dream kitchen in as little as 3 weeks, or free in-home bathroom remodel estimate. Don't try to explain everything on the image. And as you can see right here, we have this extra bold, extra big, because you want them to realize it immediately. You don't want them to have to go looking for it. You want them to you just want it to snap in their head like that. Contrast wins and simple wins. Third, use colors that stand out, okay? You want to catch their attention. Facebook is full of white backgrounds. If your ad has strong contrast, then it naturally just catches their attention. And finally, just keep it simple. One headline, one visual, small logo, that's it. The image's only purpose is getting someone to stop scrolling. Everything else happens in the copy. Section 3 is the hook. This is probably the most important part. The first 2 lines of your copy decide everything. Facebook literally hides the rest until someone clicks see more. Again, right here. All they can see is the hook. So you need to catch them in that hook so they click that button and read the rest of the ad copy. So that means your hook is incredibly important. There are 2 easy ways to write one. Option 1, call out the niche in the pane. For example, tired of that outdated bathroom you hate showing guests? Immediately they know you're talking to them. Option 2, lead with the outcome. Get your dream kitchen in 3 weeks without months of construction chaos. Again, simple, specific, easy to understand. Just avoid clever headlines. You want it to be very clear because being clear always beats being creative. And you can see right here, it says ready to update your kitchen. That's calling out the niche and the pane. Let's build the rest of the ad. I like using a simple 4-part framework. We've got pain, mechanism, proof, and call to action. Let's start with pain. Talk about the frustration they're already experiencing. For example, most contractors give you a vague quote, start late, and leave you living in a construction zone for months. You're showing them that you actually understand the problem. Because if they get to realize the pain in their head, they know they have to fix it, That's really the goal of this. Step 2 is the mechanism. How are they going to go about fixing this pain? Now, this is where most people mess up. We don't say, we do remodeling. Nobody cares, okay? They know that. Instead, explain what makes your process different. Maybe you show homeowners a 3D design before demo day. Maybe you guarantee a fixed price and a fixed timeline. Maybe every project gets a daily project manager who texts daily updates. Whatever makes your process unique, you need to explain that. Because in today's day and age, different is better than better. And that's something that you really need to understand in order to get people's attention. Steps 3 and 4 are proof and call to action. If you've already helped homeowners, show those results. People like seeing actual proof to know that they can actually trust you. Maybe one kitchen finished 2 weeks ahead of schedule. Maybe another family's bathroom came in right on budget. Even before and after photos, 5-star reviews or project galleries work well. This is a 5-star review. If a customer saw this, they'd be like, okay, well, I know someone else out there has gotten the results that they wanted from your service. And finally, end with one simple call to action. Don't give people 5 different things to do. Just say, fill out the short form to get your free estimate, or tap learn more to tell us about your project. That's it. And this is also very important. You need to keep the reading level low. You need them to be able to understand it very easily. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't try to seem like you know what you're doing by using big, fancy words. Okay? That doesn't work. Here's something almost nobody talks about. Your ad should sound like you're texting someone, not writing an essay. Keep your sentences short. Avoid marketing buzzwords. Don't say, We deliver turnkey design build solutions with unparalleled craftsmanship. No one actually talks like that. Instead say, we remodel kitchens homeowners love. Simple wins every time. Now in terms of actual creative testing, you need to have one offer but 5 different angles. So don't make one ad, make actually 5. Same offer, just, different ways of viewing it. For example, one ad will focus on the outdated kitchen they're sick of. Another will focus on adding value to their home. Another focuses on speed, and so on and so forth. You kind of get it. You don't need 5 different offers. You just need 5 different ways of presenting that single offer. And often the creative is what makes the difference, not actually the targeting. Just keep the structure simple. When you're working with smaller budgets, keep things simple. One campaign, one ad set. In an ideal world, you could test a bunch of different ads, but obviously you're kind of confined to the budget that you're given. So no crazy in-chest stacking. Let Meta's algorithm do its job. Instead, create multiple ad creatives inside that ad set. Facebook is very good at doing its job, and it's going to find the right audience. So your job is simply giving it great ads to test. If you remember nothing else from this video, remember this, okay? People don't click ads because your targeting is amazing. They click it because your creative grabs attention. So your image has to stop the scroll, your hook has to get them interested, your copy has to build trust, and your CTA has to get the next step. And master these 4 things, you're already ahead of most advertisers out in the world.